sometimes it feels like the timing of things and the messages make so much sense, but other times I just don't understand why I receive them and what I'm supposed to do with them. The whole room shifts. It's not just seeing or hearing. It's a presence that I feel in my blood. Waking up covered in sweat and seeing someone in front of you. There have been times where I've been trying to fall asleep and I've felt someone lay down next to me. And there have been times when I've been alone in my house doing laundry or something, and I've heard someone whisper in my ear or whistle or sing. I remember being a child, going to the park, and in those moments when I would stare at the sky, I remember thinking I could see the air move with life. When I was maybe 7 or 8 years old. The night or so after she died, I remember waking up in the middle of the night and looking and seeing at my bedroom door, there she was, standing there in her long white nightgown that she ended up passing on to me. And she just smiled, and I closed my eyes, and when I opened them, she was gone. Siddharth visited me again. I haven't been seeing much of Maya recently, and I wonder if he's trying to tell me something. In the dream, I was with her and her family in a cream-colored room full of sunlight. There were huge windows, and suddenly I felt like I was suffocating and something was entering my body, and it hurt, and pain just radiated everywhere, and it stung. It seemed as though everyone around me understood what was happening, but I didn't, and I was afraid, and they just watched it happen. And suddenly I knew it was Siddharth's spirit entering my body, and Maya's family members began entering the room. Her mom was crying, and they kept saying things to me, saying it was going to be okay, but they were talking to Siddharth, and I kept hearing him say things to me to tell them, and at one point I just screamed, and I heard my voice, and I was telling him to stop because I was in too much pain and I couldn't handle it anymore. And I woke up just totally drenched in sweat and shaking, and my voice was scratchy, and it felt like someone had their hands around my throat. And I knew someone was in the room with me. The little intuitive pulls are something different. The little feelings of looking at someone and feeling like you know something that's going to happen to them, or waking up and knowing someone's going to die. Something about walking amongst the dead is meditative. The remembrance, the ceremony of acknowledging death and your part in it and its inevitability. Souls that have already passed on, looking for a home for their